I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on. You're turning me. I wake up exhausted, even in the morning, like I'm made out of decaf. I'm barely running. Oh, and I hate parties. It's just too many bodies. I don't like small talk. I'm always leaving early. Then I met you and my eyes changed. And now you're in my eye range. I'm gunning for you. You changed my heart in a big way. Now every day's a celebration, and I wanna say, when you're around, it's already alright, already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me on. And I'm my own person, not like I need protection. It's just that I wanna change and go in your direction. God, you're a laser beam, you're on my tea and dreams. And if I knew you in school, you'd be too cool for me. Then I met you and my eyes changed. And now you're in my eye range. I'm gunning for you. You changed my heart in a big way. Now every day's a celebration, and I wanna say, when you're around, it's already alright, already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me on. You made me feel like I could dance all night, already all night, like a live wire. I'm always louder with you, I'm always louder with you. Keep turning me up, keep turning me up, 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 up. When I get down, when I get down, when I get up, 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 up. When I get down, when I get down, when you're around, it's already alright, already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me on. You made me feel like I could dance all night, already all night, like a live wire. I'm always louder with you, I'm always louder with you. Keep turning me up, keep turning me up. When you're around, it's already alright, already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me on. You made me feel like I could dance all night, already all night, like a live wire. I'm always louder with you, I'm always louder with you. Keep turning me up, keep turning me up. When you're around, it's already alright, already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me.
Howdy, 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 and meowdy. Happy Sunday, Catfish. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to your Sunday. Morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it may be. I'm having a pretty good start to mine. It is, again, still warming up. It is not nearly as cold as it has been, and that is good considering it's March now. God, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 months already. It really doesn't feel like February's over, or that February even came. But it is March, which is wild. But yes, March. What, April will be here before long. It'll just keep warming up. May, June, summer's gonna be here soon. Then July, and I'm again excited for July because Off-Kai, my first convention I've ever gone to. I honestly, the only thing I have left to get for that is just the flight or the plane ticket. Got a room situated. I got my con pass purchased. I just need to get the flight taken care of, but I've got time. Plenty of time. And they're still announcing guests for Off-Kai. See, I'm gonna look up and see if there's any one newly announced that I might recognize. Because the only guest I'd seen so far that I knew of was Kason of Independent. I do not recognize anyone else. But again, it's still early. They're just announcing more and more people. I'm sure by May, June, they'll have all of the guests announced. And all of their planned events too, which I'm excited to see what kinds of events they have this year. Because I know last year they had late night karaoke, they had dance parties, meet and greets, panels, so much going on. So if they have similar stuff this year, then it'll be amazing. And I'll just be able to decide what things I want to go to and what things I can skip and instead just go do things in San Jose. Because I don't think I've ever been to San Jose. I've been around there a few times, but I don't think I've ever actually been there specifically. So it'll be fun just going to see the sights and enjoy the con experience. But anywho, on today's schedule, I was originally going to play more Terraria, but I'm not quite feeling that today. So instead, we are going into Final Fantasy XIV to do not the main story just yet. We're starting Dawn Trail tomorrow. But today we are starting you're starting side content. Specifically Cosmic Exploration, which is content for crafters and gatherers, and I have both a crafter and a gatherer unlocked and leveled enough to the minimum point for that. So we'll be doing that today, just seeing what that's like, and honestly just, I'm sure it's going to be fun. I'll definitely have Spotify up, just like if I want music to go to along with whatever we're doing. But firstly, we will just hear what the music for the Cosmic Exploration stuff is like. Just to see if it's something we can vibe with for a couple hours, or if we want to get up one of our Spotify playlists. But yes, it should be fun. And then tomorrow, again, we stream Final Fantasy again, proper, and we are starting the new expansion. Content I have never seen, I have never touched, and I am insanely excited for it. So... well, I potentially think of more things to yap about. Let's get on into the gaming. Okay, get Spotify up. And while that's loading, I'll get Final Fantasy up. Scroll, 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 scroll. And I heard a new patch for Final Fantasy comes out on Tuesday. I think it's 7.4.5. So not immediately relevant to me because again, I'm barely starting 7.0 tomorrow. Oh, Little Ladies Day. That started. What's Little Ladies Day? Or I mean, I know what that is, but what do we get from that? Let's see what we get from that, because we could go knock that out too. Especially if we get like a cute outfit or anything. I'm sure we get a cute outfit. They always give us the cutest outfits. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm gonna get that up quickly and see where that is. Uh... Okie dokie, Square Enix website. It's taking its... Oh, there it goes. Ulda, and we get... Ooh, we get the cheer emotes. And oh hell yeah, we get a t-shirt with a character on it. Ulala Neotunic Masha. I'll take a t-shirt and emotes. Because I know there's the cheer emotes you can buy on the online store, but I'll take free cheer emotes. That's Ulda. Yeah, we can do that. That's not going to take that long. So we will immediately dive into that and then start our cosmic exploration shenanigans. And I also got a little bit of a surprise once we get in-game. Oop, that's the wrong thing. Bop, 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 bop. And tomorrow when we start, we will... we will watch the trailer for Dawn Trail and enjoy that. Let's see. Important note, it's all world maintenance, March 2nd, 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow to 2 a.m. then the 3rd Pacific time. Well, thankfully, I don't stream through 7 p.m. Or at least I try not to. Because that's what, that'd be like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be an 8-hour stream, and I can't remember the last time I had an 8-hour stream. We'll probably do like a 6-hour stream tomorrow, starting the new expansion. So, yeah, we'll be done well before maintenance starts, so that's perfectly fine with me. Maintenance is a non-issue. And because maintenance is so long, that just tells me they're adding a bunch of new stuff in the patch. And at the rate we're going, we should be able to get completely caught up on the story and side content before patch 5 or 7.5 comes out eventually. Which, don't know when that's coming out. I mean, if we're getting 7.5 on Wednesday... No, we're getting 7.5 on Tuesday. 7.45. So, probably not getting 7.5 for like 4 or 5 more months. And that'll be the second to last main story patch. Because generally it's 7.5 is main story, 0.5 is main story, and then 0.55 is The last bit of main story before the next expansion, alongside more side content. Okay, let's see, Bob. I should turn audio back on, because I remember I muted that while I was doing stuff. Okay, got that on. Beep boop bop, beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Here is the surprise. Lizard no more. Be our cat. So, like, I don't know if I've ever talked about Penny's base lore. She's just somebody who all she ever wanted to do with her life was be an adventurer. She wanted to travel the world, see the sights, enjoy some good food, and help people along the way. And then the echo awoke in her, and she was like, crap. Because that meant, oh, she's the warrior of light now. So she suddenly has a boatload of responsibility she has to deal with. She's suddenly this all-important person who can resist primal influence and fight them better, and is just somebody that everybody's relying on now because they're the fabled hero. And she was just like, okay, this is fine, I'll accept this, I'll do this, because I can still adventure in the process. And she did enjoy it for a bit. She made friends, she fought things, she got to enjoy some adventuring. And then the bloody banquet happened at the end of Post A Realm Reborn. And she was pissed. Because she had to go from being this hero who could also be an adventurer to now just being, oh, she's a wanted criminal now. She's suddenly a wanted criminal who has to go on the run, and she is mad because she can't adventure anymore. She has to go flee to another nation to hide. And so she decided, if she has to be the warrior of light, but she also has to be a wanted criminal, she is going to make it everyone's problem. She decided she decided if she doesn't have the freedom to adventure, if she's forced to have all this responsibility, be a criminal and all that, she is going to be the most obnoxious, annoying brat about that and about everything. And since then, she decided... since then, she has been the biggest brat the world has ever seen. Like, all the bratty text options I pick is in line with her being a turbo brat. She is just perpetually annoyed that she can't be an adventurer, that she has to be almighty and powerful and important. So she's a nuisance, an annoyance. She is a brat about everything to everyone at all times. Now, she's not a brat towards random citizens because she knows that'd be rude, but she'll be a brat towards her friends. She'll be a brat towards important people. She's a major brat towards the enemies she fights. And she does know when she needs to be serious. But much of the time, she is just turbo brat. She will be a nuisance for the sake of being a nuisance. And until somebody tells her to stop, until somebody says, no, you need to quit being a shithead and actually be serious for once. And so far, nobody's said no. And that ultimately led to her becoming a cat girl. She went to the first to visit Feoul, her lovely branch. And while there, she pissed off a bunch, like multiple dozens of Fae. She pissed off so many of them that they all decided, you know what, screw this cat girl, we're going to turn, oh no, screw this lizard girl, we're going to turn her into a cat girl. And so one day, she woke up a cat girl. And she went back to Feoul to plead to get turned back to a lizard, and Feoul was like, nope, you don't visit me. You get to suffer through this punishment. And so she's a cat girl now. Maybe permanently, maybe not. It remains to be seen. But yes, this turbo brat annoyed the wrong dozens of people and is now a cat. That hasn't stopped. That's not gonna stop her from being a brat. She just knows now to watch who she's a brat towards. She knows to gauge whether or not the person she's a nuisance towards is able to do something awful to her. So she's being more careful now. Why, if it isn't Pennifer, 'tis my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Little Ladie's Day festivities. Have you partaken in this year's concerts yet, my friend? The songbirds and the seneschal prince are, as ever, our shining stars on stage, and they have been practicing oh so diligently for this event. My, how marvelous! What seasonal sensations! The songbirds and seneschal prince's performances have propelled the popularity to a fever pitch. Their economic exploits have defied every expert's expectations as they bounce billions of gallon gains. The masses cannot help but contemplate, why do folks flock to them? What forces drive this formidable fount of funds to flow? Ahem. Forgive me my raucous rambling. I am Durrell Tharal, renowned reporter for the Mithril Eye. I mean to gather information on these prominent performers and pen a piece for our next publication. I could scarcely ask for a more perfect opportunity for promotion. Where the Mithril Eye goes, fame and prestige are bound to follow. The songbirds and the seneschal prince will be thrilled to hear of this. A thousand thanks. Then, without further fanfare, I shall solicit the citizens of the city-state for their feedback. Though now that I think on it, my tendency to focus on the financials might poison the piece's perspective, so to speak. An objective observer would be ideal. Like, say, a passing adventurer? Why, yes. Your impartial input would be naught but a benefit. Permit me to brief you on our performers then. The knowledge will doubtless prove a useful reference for your upcoming report. I shall begin with the songbirds, the pride and joy of Little Ladie's Day. Our talented trio consists of Ulala, dressed in crimson, then we have Narumi, clad in yellow, and of course, Masha Makaraka, donning blue. They have come far from their humble beginnings, and their tireless efforts have recently borne fruit. Of late, their concerts have taken the realm by storm, winning countless new fans across Eorzea. And 'twould be remiss of me not to mention Peacock, our dashing seneschal prince in violet. He is the newest addition to our lineup and a rising star in his own right. He stole many a heart last Little Ladie's Day. I remember last Little Ladie's Day we got his outfit. Still a really good outfit. They inspire one another as well as their crowds in equal measure. Their musical prowess is as fresh as a fresh spring breeze, breathing new life into the celebration as we know it. This year, we shall be outfitting concert attendees with a unique line of themed apparel and illuminations for the occasion, complete with matching colors for each member of our merry band. So you appeal to all audiences, allowing spectators to support their favorite singer, a sound strategy. Meanwhile, you prize performers pinpoint their most passionate fans in the process, making for a more memorable experience. With that, I believe I have enough to embark on our excursion. When you are set to search the city for some tried and true testimonials, simply say the word. Okay, everyone's taking forever to load in because there's a lot of people here. Oh my god, you can get a tiny crow as a minion? Let's go. I don't want a tiny crow, but I do really like my fluffy, chunky cat. Let the collaboration commence. To begin, I suggest we search away from the stage so as not to startle any spectators. Perhaps we might peruse possible leads near the perimeter of the Gate of Nald. We need but seek out and speak to those in Songbird and Seneschal shirts, shall we? Yeah, the only thing Penny has learned from her misfortune is not to mess with the wrong people. Nobody has yet to tell her no, that she needs to quit being stupid. So she's just gonna continue being a turbo brat. Keen to learn about our favorite songbird, you say? Well, we here are the Ulala faithful. Gods, where do I even begin? Her presence on stage is second to none, and her warm smile can melt even the coldest hearts. She may be small, but the power in her voice more than makes up for it. And that's to say nothing of her passion for her fans and the music. It's why she dons such fiery red hues. I speak for us all when I say we'd do the most anything for her if she asked with that winsome little smile of hers. So your small yet esteemed singer's stunning stagecraft stirs your sentiments, you say. Duly noted, I suppose I can sympathize. But I hate that he speaks using like one letter excessively. You're interviewing folks for a piece in the Songbirds and this Seneschal Prince? Oh, I'd love to participate. I'm a Masha fan through and through. She has the most amazing voice, and there's something about the way she dances that really speaks to me. You can tell she puts pride into every facet of her performances, and it never fails to take my breath away. In fact, her dedication inspires me to be more mindful in my day-to-day living. Even with something as simple as descending the stairs, I often find myself thinking, I must be careful, Masha needs me. Speaking of dedication, I hear Masha's come up with one of the limited time dishes being served with the quicksand. We ought to sample it for ourselves. So Masha's perseverance provides a particular sense of purpose past performances, extending into the everyday. Fascinating. All of it. With that, I assume we've accounted for all the aficionados in the area. However, if that Masha fan tells it true, those seasonal songbird snacks are bound to bring multitudes to Mistress Momodi's establishment. Come, let us continue our queries at the quicksand. God, there is a term for somebody who... or for a statement that is made using like a word starting with a specific letter specifically, but I don't know where, I don't remember it. You're reporting for the Mithril Eye, are you? Well, as you've doubtless ascertained, I am one of Narumi's fans. Though she may be the most demure of the three songbirds, she harbors a quiet strength and endless compassion that we cannot help but cherish. She approaches her art so delicately, so exquisitely, that it feels as though she is speaking to all her fans as individuals. It compels us to support her in her every endeavor that she might always know happiness in the spotlight. So Narumi employs a subtle yet sincere approach, imagining such a saintly smile on stage. Why, I could certainly see the appeal. Asking about the stars of Little Ladie's Day? Well, you've come to the right place. Most folk are head over heels for the songbirds, but I've only got eyes for Peacock. His debut last Little Ladie's Day really won me over. As Seneschal Prince, he takes it upon himself to treat his fans like royalty. He's incredibly handsome, of course, but his honeyed words and that sweet little smirk are the highlights of his every show. Would that he could be my prince every day. Oh, and when you shine his violet illumination in the crowd, he does notice even if you're in the very, very back row. Last Little Ladie's Day, he winked in my general direction, and, well, even if he didn't actually wink at me, I'd like to believe it was so. The mere thought of Peacock's past productions is enough to make most fans swoon, a true testament to his talent, and if the rumors are true, he strives to serve all his fans, be they lads or little ladies, which means it's hoped yet that I too can be a princess under his sovereign smile. As assumed, our performers possess a fiery fan base. With this wealth of wisdom, I am well prepared to write, but one thing struck me as strange. While we were wandering, I espied an elegant young lady surveying the songbirds and Seneschal Prince's stage from afar. I am interested in interviewing her as well if she is so inclined. Shall we sally forth and see what she says? Cutscene! Greetings to you both. I don't believe we've met. I am Aldiatha Thorn. Is there aught I can assist you with? Such serendipity. A sign of the honored House Thorn. I had heard that your house had contributed a substantial sum in support of these festivities. Come to celebrate and see the show, I gather? Indeed. On behalf of House Thorn and out of my own curiosity, I wish to behold the annual concert with my own eyes. 'Tis heartening to know this annual performances have blossomed into such a passionate showcase of song and dance. Would that I could join the audience and show my own support. Though you are hale enough to travel this day, I must advise against it, my lady. You cannot risk worsening your condition. Alas, it is as Rodolph says, I've not the strength to sway to the rhythm and jump about as I please. But from this vantage point, I can at least gaze upon the stage and the audience from afar, a rather enlightening experience all told. Even from this distance, it is easy to tell how much the performance means to all of them, how joyful they all are. Hee, I dare say their energy is contagious. Delight and devotion take many forms. If these crowds can find happiness by supporting their beloved singers, if we can garner their interest in this holiday, but even for a fleeting moment, then I could ask for little else. A poignant point you make, my lady, and it's as you've ascertained. All who answered our inquiries delighted in describing their preferred performers, each selecting to celebrate in their own way. There was no correct answer as to how to celebrate the season, for only together could they make Little Ladie's Day the fine festival it has become. Such is likely a significant source of its singer's success. I must thank you thoroughly for your thoughtful theories. It shall serve as a fine addition to my article. They are merely fleeting thoughts I had as I enjoyed the performances, but I am pleased they could be of use. I wish you both a delightful Little Ladies' Day. Every day's Little Ladie's day when you're me, while I am small. I owe you one for your committed cooperation. Indeed, I have amassed all manner of ardent accounts from the fans. Some show support by cheering in cacophonous cries to the stage, while others watch wistfully from a ways off or make merry by feasting on festive foods. As the performer's popularity proliferates, so too do prospective methods to please their fans. Merriment made for one's pastime is a mysterious, marvelous matter. For our favorite fads, we often find ourselves opening our wallets without so much as a second thought. Even I am no stranger to that. But I digress. It's time we saw these songbirds and seneschal prints for ourselves to fully fathom what all the fuss is about, provided we have permission from the royal seneschal. I can't imagine not getting permission. I am the warrior of light after all. Welcome back. How fared the interviews? They went well. Wonderfully well, in fact. As our last task, we wish to watch one of the performances if we are welcome to do so. By all means, I would love nothing more than to read of your impressions when all is properly published. For a more objective observation, I'd like to spectate the show from afar. Might I ask you to take to the crowds? Excellent. Enjoy the event and we will reconvene once the stage is settled. The handmaiden here will furnish you with a set of songbird-themed attire and a portable illumination. Once you've obtained what you require, you need only wait for an opportune moment to join the crowd. During this event, the fated light from Ul'dah will appear on the steps of Nald. Upon joining the Fate, you will be given 4 special actions. Each action uses a different colored set of illuminated rods to cheer for the songbirds or the seneschal prince. Bear in mind, each performer is especially receptive to fans who cheer using their signature color. Ooh, this'll be fun. Surprise me. They're all cute. Show me what you've got. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take the yellow shirt. Wait, where are my glasses? My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. I am, in fact, turbo blind without my glasses, so we're blindly cheering in the crowd. Now we just gotta wait for the fate to respawn, which I assume it's, like, pretty quickly, because I saw it going up and down, like, often. But man, I can't believe we're getting, like, emotes, like these 4 emotes for free. And we could, I assume we probably can buy stuff from... I assume once we're done with this, we could probably buy, like, the shirts and more emotes and stuff. Yes, once we do this quest, we will return to New Charlian and start our cosmic exploration shenanigans. I completely didn't realize it was Little Ladie's daytime. So yay. Oh, these cargo pants are cute. I don't know what pants they are, but I want them. And those shoes. I assume we probably just get the shirt, but maybe we get the pants and the shoes too. I just dislike that I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, like, so, like, writing lore for characters is fun. I know, like, a lot of people have, like, a really fancy, in-depth lore for the Warrior of Light. And mine is just... Pennifer is annoyed at having to be super responsible, having all this responsibility hoisted on her. So she's especially annoyed at being being accused of murder falsely and being made a criminal. So she's decided she's going to be the biggest nuisance in the world and just be a turbo brat until somebody tells her stop being a shithead. And so far nobody has. Because, like, again, she knows when to be serious. She is serious when it's needed, but otherwise she will be a nuisance. She will be a brat, a shithead. She will cause problems for the sake of causing problems because she finds it to be fun. I still love that we have been given a take a selfie emote, which is honestly a really cute emote. That and photograph. Photograph's also really cute. Just busting out a big chunky Polaroid camera. And I've always loved like these Polaroid cameras that will actually just print the picture once you take it. So you don't have to get film you don't have to go get film developed. You can just print a picture immediately. But yes, we're gonna tome scroll while we wait. Scrolling on our phones. Which, our phone looks like... Our phone is literally an elegant homestead of poetics. Which I am capped out on, so I should probably find stuff to buy with it. I can't buy any more gear because I already have all the max level post-Endwalker gear, all my 660 gear. But I'm sure there's other stuff I could buy with it. And yeah, we have a botanist at 32. Hey, yippee! Bum, 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 bum. This music is so good. Bam. Okay, this dude here on the right's kind of really excited. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so it's cheer to the ones who are actively, like, doing the dancing and stuff, so I can go purple. Oh, and they're moving spots. Blue. This is a cute little fate. Hmm. Yeah, almost done. Hooray! That was cute. You have my thanks for your participation, adventurer. Your fervor out in the crowd did not go unnoticed. My, what a marvelously masterful performance. Even from a distance, I could not help but offer a round of ardent applause. The fans' passion burned with brilliance that was all but blinding, matched only by the fiery fervor of the performers. I see now why so many are drawn to such shows. Now, this time I inquired about your immersivity or involvement. How did it feel to savor the sights and sounds of such a spectacle? Excellent, excellent. Thank you for the thoughts. I shall account for your attendance in my article. With this, I should be able to pen the perfect piece, but I dare not delay. Little Ladie's Day is only so long, after all. I give you my gratitude, adventurer. You have earned your rightful reward. I must take my leave, but may the fates see fit for us to meet again. Twas a pleasure to see you enjoying the show. Do not hesitate to join in again if you feel so inclined. We've plenty of performances scheduled. I offer you my gratitude for aiding Thoral, and wish you a wonderful Little Ladies' Day. Yippee! A bunch of emotes! Oh. I have 4. I'm gonna need to see how many it's gonna take to get, because I might do the fate again. Since it didn't take that long. And depending on how much it... That's good. So I think that just gets confetti. Oh, God. Who's the vendor? Or is it the royal servant? Okay, it is. Oh, so I could do one each for... I'll do this again. Show me what you've got. This will only take a couple minutes and then I can get more of the goodies. Might have to do one more later for the last shirt. Yippee! Let's see, that's green. Okie dokie, so that'll get me 3 of the shirts, so I'll do one more later to get the 4th. So I'll get Ulala, Masha, and Narumi. Oh, this is cute. I love this. Okie dokie, we have completed that, gotten some new gear. Now one more fade so that will get me the music and the other shirt. Okie dokie. Honestly, I'll just do the fate now, so I don't have to try to remember. Knock this out now, so I don't have to do it, try to remember to do it later. Then I can get the music and the shirt, and then we can be off. But I am definitely gonna need to figure out what these pants are, so that I can acquire them. And these shoes. I do like these shoes. As I am really happy with my current Pictomancer outfit, but having, like, a secondary outfit to use would be fun. Probably can't emote right now. Oh no, I can emote. Perfect. Now I can pretend I'm in a K-pop concert. Because this is absolutely a K-pop thing, having these light wands to cheer with. Fun, let's go. And this music is so cute. Bum bum rum bum ba dum. And I appreciate that this time the quest is level 5, so anybody could do it. Like, literally, you could have just made a character 10 minutes ago. You could grind out, like, 10 enemies and hit level 5, easy. And then just do the quest. Because most of these seasonal quests are level 15, which is also quick and easy. But level 5 just makes it a little bit easier, so like the newest of new players who have been playing for like not even 10 minutes could just do this and have something cute. And because this would be some of the first emotes they'd probably be getting. God, this does feel like K-pop Demon Hunters, where we're cheering, but it's not really empowering the performers, we're just cheering for them. Let's go! Another 4. Okay, 1 Pico Neo Tunic acquired. 1 music acquired. Perfect! Now, let's head to the Gold Saucer and do our daily Scratch It tickets. Then old Charlene, and we can begin cosmic exploration finally. Yay, that was a fairly quick and easy 6 emotes, 4 shirts, and a music roll. Leap of faith, absolutely not. Okay, bop, bop, bop. Best luck is that. Ooh, okay, almost 24. Still 1800 is pretty spicy. Bop, bop, bop. I'll take that. 6, 7, 8. Okay, and off we go to Shalalalayan. And we're gonna need to swap to Botanist. Honestly, let's see. I can remove... Let's move Painted Red. I'll put Botanist down. I could put... I really do need better Botanist gear. But that can wait. I'll just pop... God, what do I want to use as my Botanist outfit? Yeah, let's go pajamas. I haven't done pajamas in a while. Cosmic Homecoming, let's go. Because I know this should... I assume that this is like... the Ishgard restoration stuff, so this will probably be good for leveling crafters and gatherers. I still need to do gatherer quests, but I don't get any abilities from that, so I could just kind of ignore that for a while. Hello, Naming Way. Ooh. Greetings and salutations, my good madam. I am called Naming Way, and as for you, I suppose we shall see. For the moment, I am in need of directions. I have heard tell of other loperates roaming the city, long-eared and charmingly fuzzy like myself. Might you have seen any? I met a colony of them on the moon. You've met the entire Fluffle? However did you get up there? Well, I'm the Warrior of Light, so... I see. So the people of Aetheros have but recently secured a reliable means of transit to the moon. Why did I not hear about this sooner, if what you say is true? At long last, I can return home to my beloved Mare Lamentorum. Oh, happy day. You would not believe what I've endured on this star. It's been one ordeal after another. I first set out to study Aetheros over 100 years ago. Mine was a solitary mission, yet one of tremendous importance, and I had vowed to see it through. Alas, my survey pod suffered a bit of a rocky landing, smashed to smithereens, and thus was I stranded on this star with no method of contacting my compatriots. But did I despair? No. I did my duty. I scoured every ilm of this world all on my lonesome, trusting that someday, somehow, I would make it home. It was not until recently, however, that rumor of moonfolk descending upon this bastion of scholars reached my ears. I immediately stowed away on a vessel bound for Old Charlian to investigate their veracity, and here we are. For so long, I have yearned to return home to Bestway's Burrow and reunite with the comrades. Please, will you tell me how to reach Mare Lamentorum? The Tower of Babel, you say? As I myself visited Garlemald some few decades ago, I dare say I'll have no trouble finding my way there again. However, after 100 years away, I'm not sure what manner of welcome awaits me. Given your familiarity with my kin, perhaps you could serve as moral support? Oh, thank you. I'm fortunate indeed to have crossed paths with someone so kind. Then without further ado, I shall meet you in Mare Lamentorum. Oh, I love that quest accepted logo. That is so pretty. You know, actually, let's not do these pajamas. Let's do... Well, okay, everything looks kind of different now that we're a cat. I'm so used to how everything looked like when we were a lizard girl, but now we've been cursed by the fate to be a cat. So everything looks a little cuter, I'd say. Honestly, I'll probably get rid of this, because I don't really... Like, I use this maybe, like, once. Okay, these pajamas I can rock with. I like these pajamas. Please. Okay, that's just there. To the moon! Wee-hee! But yes, I'm sure the music's probably just gonna play on loop, so once we actually get started with everything and are just gathering or whatnot, I can mute the background music and put on Spotify. Oh right, I wanted to put down the piss emote. The puddle of piss. That one was general paint it yellow. Or like paint it piss. And I should lock that so that... I can't talk right now. I'm making piss. I still need to unlock flying here. We could probably do that on stream, because that's just 4 quests. And they will all be in here Sometime later. Phew, that certainly wasn't my idea of a relaxing climb. You lot should really consider giving that old tower a fresh coat of paint, or at least removing some of its more sinister devices. Nevertheless, here I am. A few things may have changed in my absence, but there's no mistaking it. I've come home. And it seems the lights are on at the burrow, shall we? Gladly. Also, I should equip that backpack I got from finishing Post Endwalker. It is a cute backpack, and it is fitting for a gatherer. So maybe we haven't seen Naming Way before, but I could have swore we did. If they say they've been gone for 100 years. That can't be him. Surely it's not him, is it? There's no mistaking that red garb. Yes, it is I, Naming Way. I am ever so glad to see you all awake. Naming Way? It is you. Where have you been for the past century? Searching Way. I was surveying Aetheris as you ordered, but I'm afraid there were complications. Oh, I love that. That's funny. It's just speeding up all the explanations. So this survey pod was destroyed. What a catastrophe. It certainly hindered my ability to travel. Regardless, my mission was a success, and I return to you now with this shocking revelation. The people of Aetheris, you see, are tiny. Every last one. Tragic, isn't it? But we've been aware for some time, what with our regular encounters with Pennifer and her fellows. You may find this hard to believe, but the final days have been averted entirely. There's no need to evacuate Aetheris. Our job is done. Or what is what? You mean to tell me an entire century of hard work has come to naught? Don't lose heart, my friend. We Loperites may no longer have a Hydaelyn given purpose, but we are free to discover new dreams of our own. True. Really? What's your new dream, Searching Way? My dream? My dream? Why, I have the grandest dream of all. I call it the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. Not bad for a novice, eh? Though naming was always your forte, not mine. It was you who suggested Carrots of Happiness, not to mention Best Ways Burrow, and that was before you got a full century of added insight under your belt. What if we found a new purpose for all that you've learned? Imagine how many discoveries await us on other stars. They all need names, you know. You want me to name your discoveries? Not for duty's sake, but for the simple joy of it. Why, I should be glad to. I can think of no nomenclatural prospect more enticing. Yippee! What about you, Pennifer? Won't you join us at the final frontier? Think of the strange new worlds just waiting to be explored. Certainly, after all, I'm not the one in the red shirt. Nice reference, game. Nice reference. Fantastic, welcome aboard. I'll have driving away take you to our base of operations straight away. When I first learned of this, I thought I would have to finish Dawn Trail to start this, but someone in my FC told me, oh, I could do this after finishing Endwalker. I literally just had to do base Endwalker to start this. So, here we are. Oh my god, is that a moon rover? Let's go. I want one. I want 10. I want to drive that. Looking for a ride on the borough's best rover? Pennifer and Namingway have joined the project. I'd like you to take them to the hub. You got it, boss. We'll be cruising along across the craters in no time. Listen here, the base is a long way out, no aetheryte on account of the magnetic interference, so it's my way or the highway, got it? Safety first. We wouldn't want anyone to go flying off into the cosmos just yet. I'll take my own vehicle and meet you there. Keep your tails in your seats and all of your paws inside the rover, cause it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Hop in. Please tell me I can get this as a mount. Please tell me I can get the moon rover as a mount. Cause I would drive that everywhere. I would park my big kitty cat inside that and drive that everywhere. I need that. I have a mighty need. I have the mightiest need for a drivable moon rover. Because I already actually have one of the cosmic exploration mounts that I bought off the market board months and months and months ago when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's not that expensive, I'll buy it. Oh my god, driving away's got sunglasses on. They look so cool. That's amazing. Welcome to the Moongate Hub, home of the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. Oh, this place looks sick. This place looks amazing. Now that you're here, allow me to explain the course I've chartered for this project. There's a lot of work to be done, but our first priority is the completion and maintenance of our base here. After that, the sky's the limit. Somewhat literally, as I discovered. An entirely new starship is required for our mission, as apparently I'm not authorized to fly the whole moon off to mother knows where. Lame. I plan for our ventures to be only moderately death-defying, so it's vital that we have a dock for landing our crafts and facilities for its maintenance as well. We also require specialized machinery for surveying and recovering materials, but you needn't worry. The work will be divided amongst all of us. Will it indeed? I wager it would take an army to handle all of that. Oh, we have plenty of volunteers, laborates, studium faculty, cleaners. None can resist the siren song of the unknown. And many paws truly do make light work. Our starship and facilities are already operational, though we are continuing to test our failsafes. For your part, you can begin by having a look around and familiarizing yourselves with Sinus Ardorum. Naming way. If you see anything you don't recognize, your task is to think of a fitting name and report back. I'll ensure it's made official. An invigorating assignment if there ever was one. I do so enjoy my carefully considered monikers entering the common parlance. Pennifer, I'd like to make full use of your artisanal skills. Naturally, for an operation of this scale, communication is paramount. Take this Exotalbot standard issue for members of our initiative. Yippee! It displays our team's progress and requisitions updated in real time. We're also designing proprietary tools for crafting and gathering across the cosmos. I'll provide you with a prototype, but you'll need to speak with Researching Away for the details. And with that, I think I've gone on for long enough. Assisting with missions around the base will help you understand the initiative better than any explanation from me, so I bid you go forth. Let's go! Also, I still love driving while you're just standing there, sunglasses on, just glancing over. They look so cool. Rest assured, I'll do my part. No novelty shall go unnamed on my watch. Yay, cosmic prototype. Yay, I'm so excited. We're finally doing new content. Even if it's crafting and gathering based. You have been issued an exo tablet. You may review the latest project developments at any time within the cosmic exploration areas. Take part in missions to further exploration of the Sea of Stars and aid searching Wayne and his crew in realizing their dream. Furthermore, the Lopras have developed a means of mitigating magnetic interference, enabling one-way teleportation from the Best Ways Barrow Aetheryte to Sinus Ardorum. Oh, welcome to the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. As part of the team, you will work alongside fellow residents of your homeworld to explore and develop further each objective through gathering and crafting and shape your surroundings with new facilities designed to aid in greater exploration. The central activities of the cosmic exploration, such as stellar missions, are designed for disciples of the hand and land. Stellar missions imply quest sync, but would suggest the difficulty and XP rewards to your current level. Speak to Driving Way and Best Ways Barrow to reach Sinus Hardorum and subsequent stars once the initiative is ready to make the hop. Alternatively, you can travel to the latest accessible planet via the Best Ways Barrow Aetheryte. Within cosmic exploration zones, the Rainbow Crystal converts a crafter or gatherer's sprint action into stellar sprint, boosting movement speed and effect duration. In addition to stellar missions, cosmic exploration, refer to your exo tablet and open. I understand what I must do. I must gather to my heart's content. Owing to myriad contributions by artisans like you, we have achieved every last objective outlined for Sinus Ardorum. So enjoy your well-earned rest. Well, I just got here. I'm going to continue doing stuff. Because I don't have any currency. Okay, so I need to speak with Researching Way. But first, let's get our cosmic prototype, baby! Oh, cosmic hatchet prototype, let's go. Oh, this thing's gorgeous. This thing is gorgeous. I love it. Hard at work, Pennifer? Have you had a chance to explore the premises? I occasionally look up from my exo tablet to avoid crashing into things. How wonderful to hear that you love your work so much. Your contributions will play an invaluable role in our future exploits. I have returned. I must say the base has truly become a sight to behold. Hasn't it? We owe much to the people of Aetheris for their assistance. Indeed, and it warms my heart to see my kin working together with them. It's good to be back and to have so many new curiosities to come, or to name. Come, Pennifer, let me introduce you to my latest and greatest nomenclature. A marvelous idea, you two hop along by all means. Trust me, Pennifer, naming Way never disappoints. Oh, I hope so. And then I need to talk to Researching Way to unlock, research. And then Mech Ops. Let us be on our way, Pennifer. We'll start with the starship, and from there, tour my most delightful discoveries. Okie dokie. How do I get up on that? I take the ramp, okay. God, this hatchet is so cool, pretty looking. Honey, I do actually like this. I'll use that as my botanist glamour with... I think I can have the knapsack equipped and still actually do things. Or no, it's just a fashion accessory, so I can't really do much with it. Oh no, I can actually do stuff with it. I just had to swap up to the right tab. So I can run around with this on and actually fight and stuff. Yippee! Witness our starship, the very manifestation of our collective aspirations. Though diminutive in size and propulsion capacity compared to the Ragnarok, it is nevertheless heir to its legacy, for data collected during the journey to Ultima Thule was the basis for our craft's ability to ride stellar currents at the speed of light. In anticipation of its future voyages across the cosmos, it shall be known as the Galactic Way. May it carry us into the unknown and beyond our wildest dreams. And now I say that we venture further afield. Pray accompany me to the Gleam Slope. The outer edge by Gleam Earth will do. Okay, so the backpack doesn't go on during cutscenes, but that is perfectly fine. Probably doesn't equip during dungeons, but that's also understandable. Oh my god, that's a long ways to run. Oh, instant on a 1 second recast, so I can literally just be permasprinting. Hell yeah! Love me some permasprint. Oh, I love our stance with the axe. We look like such a cute little dork, running with a full speed with an axe out. I mean, we are a cute little dork, so of course we look like one. A cute little dork with our big glasses and our big backpack and our shiny moon axe. And we would have braces if the game had braces, but the game does not. Maybe one day they'll add like teeth accessories so you can have like long fangs and whatnot. Have you heard about the tunnel they carved through this mountain? It was done entirely by machinery, no magics at all. A valuable experiment in anticipation of stars where aether is scarce. And just look at that luster. That's where I drew my inspiration for Gleam Slope, naturally. Maybe a little more than a twinkle, but when we're out there traversing the cosmos, I do so hope we'll see it shining back at us. Our dream of reaching the stars beyond is what inspired this project to begin with, and the name Sinus Ardorum stands as testament to that longing. I rather resent that Garlean has become the standard for names of lunar features in my absence, but inconsistency would be even worse. There's so much more I could show you, but I'll settle for one last jaunt. To Wedding Ways Bower. Are we getting married or something? I hope not. Also, what is this that we could run through? Is it a teleport pad? I'm gonna run through it. Okay, it's not. Or at least... Oh, okay, it is a teleport. Okay, naming way comes with us, let's go. That is amazing, actually. So this will literally just zip you around. I freaking love that. Okay, I need this. I need this as a mount. I need this as like a surfboard. And that we still have naming way with us. I love it. So this makes getting around the moon infinitely easier. Hell yeah. Okay, they literally thought of everything here. They thought of everything. Quick ways to get around the moon, infinite sprint, a cool crafting tools. Oh, we're going kind of out of the way, but that's fine. We could just run. We got infinite sprint. Onwards and naming way. And the music here is so freaking good. Yeah, one friend in FC Mates told me that Dawn Trail was going to be a blast. I expected it to be, but just doing this before we even start the main story, I'm loving this. Here we have the Botanical Gardens, where Wedding Way is attempting to determine whether we can utilize the rainbow crystals to cultivate life on other stars. Fortunately for us, the experiments have resulted in a delightful array of crossbreeds. See for yourself. I will gladly observe some plants. Looking at it now, I can scarcely believe this area was once a barren waste, but I digress. Point out anything that catches your eye and I shall be happy to expound on the particulars. The regolith that covers the moon's surface is made up of particles too fine for plants to lay roots. To combat this, we've been experimenting with an alchemical soil treatment. Ooh. Howdy, howdy, and meowdy, Stump and Raiders, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. For those of you who do not know me, I am Penny. I am a cat, a brat, a delinquent, but most importantly, I am everybody's big sister, whether they like it or not. I hope you had fun playing No Man's Sky. I am currently on the moon, getting ready to do some fun gathering stuff. I definitely need to play No Man's Sky at some point. I've heard it's significantly better than it used to be. But yeah, I hope you had a fantastic stream. Howdy, not a problem. Raid and run is perfectly understandable. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I will try to keep people entertained while Koki is away on vacation because she doesn't stream today. God, she's not going to be streaming until the 10th at least. It's going to be so long without Boss Lady streams. This improved soil is known to be as remediated regolith, and as you can see, it's already growing into a layer of pink moss. For now, Wedding Way's Bower is the only place to witness this botanical miracle, but should we succeed in fostering more types of plant growth, we may be able to grow entire farms in other stars. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 5 more things to look at. Boom. Believe it or not, that leafy-looking bush is a type of fungus known as turquoise shag. I'm told its peculiar glow activates in response to electromagnetic waves, effectively rendering those energies visible to the naked eye. Charlean researchers have even begun to debate the possibility of an informational wavelength that exists beyond our ken, all because of this fungus. Fascinating. A vaguely familiar cactus. Long and blue with a flower on top, reminds you of a Luna Tender, does it not? Indeed, their resemblance is uncanny. Some say Luna Tenders evolved from Aetheris Savotenders that adapted to the moon's environs. Perhaps these, in turn, evolved from Luna Tenders. Unlike their alleged cousins, however, these are unmistakably flora, not fauna. I've named them the Savotendid to mourn their lost autonomy. Ooh, mushrooms. that sizable specimen on the cliff. Yes, you may recognize it from Lovingway's darlings in Mare Lamentorum. I call it a loving puff. Fearsome though it may appear, I assure you it is entirely benign. When it senses an animal's approach, it lets out a puff of spores to say hello. Mind you, those spores are wont to hitch right on the unsuspecting and rather quick to germinate besides. I could have sworn Weddingway wasn't planning to plant any. Incredible, isn't it? That is no tree, but in fact a rare, magnificent mushroom transplanted from Mare Lamentorum, and henceforth known as the Mycoflox. Inspired by the hot summers of Atheros, its name means fungal flame. When you gaze up at its gills, does it not bring to mind fireworks blooming in the night sky? With further refinement, perhaps we could even teach this species to pop and crackle like its namesake. What a sight it would be amid all these stars. True. Have you had a good look, Pennifer, or would you like more time? A little more time. I think I missed one or two. Oh, we missed one. Oh, I got all of them. So that's just naming way. I came, I saw, I marvel. Wonderful, it has been a delight to show you our new varietals. When it comes to my process, observation is of vital importance, of course, but a well-designed appellation can often establish cognitive links where physical appearance alone could not. Given a proper name, what once was nebulous moves into the light for all to see. A discovery named is a discovery shared. Greater awareness, in turn, invites research, prompting further discoveries. In other words, my nomenclature may one day change the world. And with each term I craft, I feel a spark of joy that reignites my passion all over again. Truly, I've never been gladder to call myself Naming Way. You know, when Searching Way first arrived, this region was merely an expanse of unknowns. Then you and I turned up, and now look at it, every last ilm identified. Yet this is far from the final frontier. We must continue the initiative that we might one day put a name to each and every star in the sky. Oh, how invigorating. Searching Way will surely want to share in our enthusiasm. Let us return to the hub. Also, yes, each of these little moon bunnies has a thing that they're specialized in, ending in a way. So Naming Way's speciality is naming things. Then there's Searching Way, who specializes in searching. Pudding Way, who specializes in pudding, specifically. Sleeping Way, who is apparently a good navigator, but specializes in sleeping. If you can believe it. But yes, each little bunny is named for what they specialize in, which is neat. Oh, destroy corrupted crystals. I kind of want to do that before I turn this in. Oh no, I don't have Mech Ops or Cosmic Fortune. I need to unlock so much. Holy cannoli. So let's turn this in that we can go unlock Mech Ops and Cosmic Fortune and everything and start getting goodies. Also, look at this cool looking bunny. This is Driving Way, and this is Driving Way's Moon Rover. Had a nice look around, I hope? Isn't it all just fantastic? Would that you had joined us, Searching Way. We toured the places I named and waxed philosophical about the virtues of sharing knowledge, all in all, a lovely time. Oh, you're speaking my language. Come to think of it, there's one more place you could visit, if you're so inclined. You have my attention. Shall we, Pennifer? Here it is, my favorite vista. Why, we can see the entire hub from here. I really hope I get one of those huge moon rovers as a mount I can use. Precisely. Whenever my motivation starts to wane, this sight reminds me of the dream we're chasing together. When the final days were averted, it was a joyous occasion, yet we Laparates had lost our purpose, and for some, the will to carry on. Our role was to seek out a new star for us to call home, but it was decided that no exodus would come to pass. While my hunger for worlds unknown and sights unseen remained, I feared that there was no meaning to be found in it. Yet in Old Charlene, I learned that scholars of the studium had continued their research even under the threat of impending doom. Their desire to learn wasn't dampened by the possibility that it might come to naught. If the people of Aetheris can pursue knowledge without knowing where they'll end up, I thought, then why not me? Curiosity needs no justification. If my heart yearns for the great expanse, then so be it. To the stars I'll go. Remarkable how far that epiphany has taken you, searching away. Look at all that your initiative has built. The Galactic Way awaits on its launch pad. Now we only need the coordinates of our first destination. When we're ready for liftoff, will you follow me to the stars? Gladly! I like adventure, and space is always fun. Complete 100 stellar missions in Sinus or Durham to become eligible. Ooh. Okay, so that's Searching Way. I don't know where Researching Way is. I hope I don't have to unlock those, but maybe I do. Glad to see you, Pennifer. It's time we discuss the next stage of the initiative. Our contributors have seen to it that the Moongate Hub has everything it could possibly need, enabling us to focus our efforts on interstellar travel. And indeed, we've made a celestial leap. Not only did the Galactic Way's unmanned test flights prove successful, so has her maiden voyage. At long last, we've set foot on the surface of an unexplored star, UL 9-6, and our scouting party is already... UL 9-6, 9-6. What a woefully clinical appellation. Where's the poetry, the creative flair? Why, that is precisely why I've called upon you. Naming Way, why not come and grant this new world a more florid epithet? Once you see it from the window of our starship, you'll surely once nod for inspiration. You would have me name the star itself? And I cannot possibly refuse. I shall pour my heart and soul and at least one thesaurus into the making of this moniker. It will be my greatest work to date, or my name isn't Naming Way. As for you, Pennifer, I dare say this new camp would benefit greatly from your skills. Well, not just yours, naturally, as I foresee a tremendous need for artisanal assistance on site. The invitation is open to as many contributors as can be convinced to make the trek. Once you've packed your necessities, meet us at the Cosmoport. Captain Cruising Way is expecting us. Of course, the captain of the ship is Cruising Way. Well, let's go unlock Mech Ops. And yeah, we're not gonna make it in time for that, but we can still have Mech Ops unlocked. I manage the mechs and issue pilot applications to initiative. Okay, I need lunar. Cosmic research. Okay, let's go try to do that. Because I don't know how I get lunar credits. I don't know how I get anything. Okay, I have to attune to all of these. That's pain. But, I mean, we do have the zippy teleport, so that's not as pain. Still pain, but not as pain. Welcome to the Interplanetary Research Station, where we analyze exploration data and develop new tools for the betterment of the initiative. If you would like to take part in our research, it's simple. Complete stellar missions to fill up your dataset, then report back. Our cosmic tools are still prototypes for now, but the more data you bring in for analysis, the more we'll be able to improve them. Check your exotablet, all the details are there. Yippee! Now we can actually do things. Okay, so, Cosmic Botanist 1, I need 200 analysis. I can store a max of 5. Oh, that gets me the prototype too. Perfect. So you just get upgrades as you do this. Hell yeah. Can't do mech ops yet. What's Cosmic Fortune? Okay, so you spend credits to get goodies. Okay, so let's go unlock the Aetherites real quick, and then we can go do our first mission, chat. We are ready to go to another planet, another star, and see the sights and do the things. And this music is a bit repetitive, so I have Spotify up and ready. So that we can just put on some better music, or music that's better vibes for gathering to. But man, having these surfboard teleporters is insanely useful. Otherwise, I would be sprinting across the moon, and that would take forever, because this place is massive. Like, this place is massive. It is bigger than many normal zones, even. Okay, Aethernet shard. So next one is bop, skip, bop, bop. But yeah, this is fun. Cause like I was trying to level gathering and crafting through doing Ishgard restoration, but that's kind of really boring and slow. This is infinitely more fun. They gave us something fun. We can explore the stars to level like crafters and gatherers. That is infinitely more fun than sitting in a cold, snowy area just idly crafting over and over. Where does this take me? Oh, down. Augers. I don't suppose we get flying here, which explains why we have infinite sprint. And these teleports. And I'm okay with not having flying. Okay, let us ride back. Because yeah, apparently all of this area has been done already, because this was the first place unlocked for the cosmic exploration. So we have other stars we can go to do research on, because all of this is current expansion content. It is current content and it is being updated. So I am actually doing current content, even though I haven't started the main story of the current expansion until tomorrow. Which I am insanely excited for tomorrow, because we get to start the current expansion. Okay, so we just have that one, and then we're done. Then we can take an Aetherite shard back. Easy peasy. The Mushroom. Great name for an area. And usually when you attune to all of the mini shards, it unlocks a special one. But I don't know if we're gonna get one here. But yeah, I think I've seen people use this surfboard thing as a mount, so I'm pretty sure we do get it somehow. But I do already have a mount from this stuff. The vacuum suit. Big giant space mech thing that I bought because it was actually surprisingly cheap on the market board when I got it months ago. I was just like, oh, new mount. I don't know what this is from, but this looks cool. So I bought it. And it is massive, but it does look cool. But there's so many other mounts from this that I have a mighty need for. So because like this is just like stuff I could do off stream, and I could also just do streams of this if I want to do side content. Because I'm in the end game, like the hard part mode of Terraria, but I really haven't been feeling Terraria much lately. That's everything. That should be 5. Yes, so I didn't think we would get any, but that's fine. Moongate Hub. See, if I continue not really feeling Terraria, I could just do this. I also have Slime Rancher that I've been meaning to play. Well, Slime Rancher 2 specifically. Okay, I was like, wait, is that someone flying? Let's just... a little drone. But yeah, I am insanely excited to get to the raids of Dawn Trail, because they are so good. A pleasure to meet you, Pennifer. The name's Cruisingway, but you may call me whatever you like. Oh, don't wink at me. Just say the word love and I'll take it to— oh my god. Then I'll make it so, hold on tight. Don't wink at me and call me love. That's pain. It is painful, and I don't like it. I do wonder if the upgraded cosmic hatchets get any prettier, or if they have like any glows to them. Because that would be super neat. Ooh. All passengers ready and willing. When I saw the front of this, I thought it looked like a TIE fighter, but it's much longer. Kind of looks like a TIE fighter mixed with a Y-wing. Routing engine output to anti-gravity thrusters. Prepare for liftoff. Yippee! Space! Space, 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 space. I'm in space. Space! So much space. Space! Aligning with stellar current. Coordinates set for UL9-6. Galactic Way, engage. That was a bright flash. Oh, that looks so cool. Holy crap, that planet looks so cool. Hey Chad, it's like we're actually playing, No Man's Sky, just in Final Fantasy. Aether reconstituted, disengaging Cosmo Hopper. I do hope you enjoyed the ride. Incredible. I hope it doesn't take too long to grind out the currency I need to do the mech stuff. And to do fortune. Okay, this place is really cool. How novel. The topography disperses light in the manner of a glass prism. Prismatic, luminous. This star shall henceforth be known as... Vienna. Ooh, that's a pretty name. The Sea of Stars, Vienna. Oh, it looks like they have teleporters set up here. Heck yeah. They thought of everything. Oh right, there's a hub on each planet, and you can just start at one of the planet hubs instead of starting on the moon. Welcome, friends, to Vienna. Its surface is rich in silicon, which gives rise to its myriad vitreous qualities. I'm told there's some truly unique native flora to be found here, as well as a veritable fount of mineral resources. That said, I advise you to explore with caution. While we have erected many a facility to make the environments more hospitable, Vienna still has plenty of sharp edges. Little can be done if you fail to mind the weather conditions and wander into a storm full of glass showers, for instance. Being caught in afternoon showers and etherics was bad enough. I feared my fur would never regain its fluff. Why ever was the star of such a hostile climate selected as our first destination? Excellent question, my friend. The answer lies in the capabilities of our valiant vessel. A galactic way can only travel a limited distance, you see, and only along a stellar current's path. But where there exists a tasty carriage just out of reach, we Lapfritz will find a way to get our paws on it. Put another way, Vienna is but a stepping stone. Utilizing its strategic location in conjunction with its bountiful resources, we will in time expand our horizons by hops and bounds. Speaking of bountiful resources, your particular skills will be much in demand here, Panafer. Refer to your exotalent and aid in every capacity you can. And I shall assist by assigning thoughtful appellations to all that I encounter. A wordsmith's work is never done. Yippee! So let's go to BRB for ad break, so I can stretch, grab, jink, and all that. And then, let's get to some gathering. I'll get some music going. Okay, so it looks like this place is done as well, but I'm... Oh, that's neat. So there's red alerts for different things. Okay, right, I need triangulate on, and then I do that. Yeah, right, BRB, I'm getting distracted.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap, gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. gonna say it real slow for you. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs.
And we are back. Missions. I need gear. I need better gear. Yes, I can do missions, but I need average item level 29. I'm at 18, so we're at 32. So I don't need to buy a better tool. That's for crafting. Don't think I have any gathering. Unfortunately. We're gonna have to... Oh god, what's the close... I can... God, I should just head to... Or none of these cities... I'll just go to Thanalan. Actually, no, Gridania. Gridania's market board is a little closer. Well, not even market board, just the markets. Because I just need to buy a set of level 30 craft or gatherer gear. Then we can go to the moon and do stuff. Because my crafter is technically higher. And I just want to idly wander and gather. In fact, once we get... Let's get gear, then I will put on Spotify and we can just jam to music. So I need everything but a weapon because this is just going to keep getting upgraded. I'm currently rocking like level 22, 23 gear. That's gross. EGM. Let's turn off background music. Okay, let's see, do I have my Spotify feed up on... Spotify is up. I'll make sure it's not recording on the VOD track. It is not perfect. So I can play literally any playlist. Here, I'll play this playlist I made. It is how many? 3 hours long. That's perfect. Alright, let us acquire gear. I definitely needed better of that. 30 to 39. Are you kidding me? Why is the better hat level 35? What kind of garbage is this? Well, at least this is 32. Pain. You know, might as well buy because I'll get to 35 quickly. That upgrades me to 19. Gathering farm shoes. Okay, there's level 30 shoes. Thank God. Level 30 pants. Level 30 gloves. Just not a level 30 hat. Oh no, there is one. This one's both crafting and gathering. Oh, but I have a pair. It's these. These are also. Okay, that gets me to 22 of 24. And that's not a bad look as it is, but we can go better. Okay, so I need jewelry and a better offhand. Mine is all level 20. Is there anything better than 20? 27. Uh... 1, 2 toadskin rings. I did buy a bracelet. Okay, that gets me to 26. If I buy a better offhand, then we are cured up perfectly. So let's glamour this. Let's just use this, our combat glamour. Tool supplier. My man. Okay, 31. That is a significant upgrade. That gets us now to 26. That is enough to do the missions. And then that'll bump up once we actually get enough research points to upgrade the... or to get the upgraded version of the axe. Back to the moon we go. And I do truly appreciate that we can go directly from the moon to the planets. So I think I'll do some missions on the planet I just unlocked, and then we move to the current planet in the cycle. Yes, we're downstairs, poggers. Yes, I could pick the moon or Fayana. We're going to Fayana. Then we're gonna pick up the missions we can do. And we're gonna go off do things. And maybe we'll get a red alert for botanist while we're here. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one's average item level 29. What do you mean? Okay, so I suppose I'm supposed to do missions on the moon first. Since that's the item level I can do. So I just have to talk to Driving Way? Wherever they are? Intersite travel. We're cruising away. Okay, I'm going back to the moon. I'll do missions there. So I assume it wants us to do missions here on the moon, and then we do missions on Feyana, and then as we level up and get higher, we do more missions elsewhere. At least I'm hoping that these missions are low enough item level that I can do them without having to grind levels and item level. Observations of nearby sponge suggests an imminent occurrence of sporing mist. We advise that all workers stay alert for irregular specimens. Okay, so I could buy gear from Godgis, Moongate Hub. Trader, okay, if they will sell me gear that I can use so that I don't have to keep scrambling around trying to get gear for things. Okay, so they literally do have everything. So what is it I'm missing that's lower? So that's 32, that's 31, 30, 30, 30. Necklace, right. Oh, why am I using a... This one will immediately bump me up a bunch. That got me to 27, not enough. This is cringe. Like, if I equip a better axe, that bumps me up. So I'm gonna have to buy a better axe. That's pain. Literally making me buy a better axe. There, I'm at 29. That is the best I can hope to do right now. Okay, so that's gonna pop soon. Okay, so that gets 2 Cosmos, 6 Lunar, so I assume... So, assume higher tier missions give me more currency. Let's see, hub vicinity survey, that's there. It's there. These are all nearby, thankfully. But I will wait until that pops and see what that's for. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know I could be better, but everybody's saying we've had it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming to terms, broken heart. I guess that sometimes good things fall apart. Okay, that'll pop very, very shortly. Okay, button is perfect. Onwards. Lady Eclair. We must fight the sponge. So, I mean, I'm here. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm... What do we do? Oh, we initiate. That's what we do. It's a mission to initialize. And I saw what it was that I had done. And I saw what it was that I had done near you. I'm going to do that to make sure I don't not get anything on a 96% chance. That I whiffed 96% chance is cringe and a half. Ooh. Okay, completed a stellar mission. Oh, I gained access to things. So I could just do this repeatedly. And it contributes. Oh, okay, we already have 584. So okay, we're actually kind of cooking on currency. That was gonna take a while. No, we're cooking. Easy. Yippee! Why you always on my mind? Why you always on my? So I can literally just farm this mission out and do this repeatedly. I'm down. I am down to do this and farm out all the currency enough to upgrade my axe and to get me mech ops so I can do mech stuff. We are cooking. Thought this was gonna be painful. It is actually not painful. This is fun. We are hella farming currency. And I'll even get enough lunar currency to do a fortune. See if we can't get something good off that. Okay, I like this song. I'm gonna turn this song back on. This song is a jam. Yeah, 13 minutes to finish that. We're good. We're good. We're cooking. Oh yeah, level 34 already. We are cooking. Well, I don't know why that sample went down from like 96 to 92. That's lame. Why did these all suddenly go down? Or is it because it's scaled to my level and I'm not upgrading my item level? Which probably that. And I can still pretty much guarantee... Getting nothing off a 97% chance is cringe. Oh, we're getting so much currency, so much experience. Already got 5. I will acquire new gear once we get to 40. Okay, as long as we don't whiff more than 2, we are guaranteed to finish. Okay, so my average item level has bumped up since I am now 35, so I might need to buy new gear. Uh... So it didn't go up too much, thankfully. This should get me to 1,000. Yippee! I definitely need new gear. Not that I really have gil. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool looking set. Ooh, queso yummers. Okay, and oh, this is where you get all the fancy dyes, like violet, dragoon blue, neon. So that's how you get all the fancy new dyes. I love that. Okay, I've spent so much money on new gear. Let's equip it all. Honestly, that hat's not bad. That gets me to 31, so I need accessories and a better scythe, maybe? See, I need better wristbands, necklace, and earrings. That gets me up a bit. But I still need... Okay, I'll do one more Sporing Mist. That's only item level 32. Do one or two more before timer runs out. Thought it was item level 34, but it's only 32, and I'm just below that, so we're fine. And I can do others. So let's see. Initiate. Oh, perfect. The red alert is complete, and I contributed a bunch. Let's go turn that in. Yippee! Basic missions. This one is... Okay, I need 25 from 8 gathering points. I don't suppose I have any crafting gathering potions? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Hmm. What do you mean resolution failed? I did my part. Let's go, gold star. I'm gonna... Actually, I can report. Oh, that was a lot of experience. That was immediately level 37 and 38. Cheesy peasy. Okay, one more, and then we're done with our. Then we can do Class C. God, this one sucks because they're all so far apart from each other. Okay, now we are level 40, so we can buy 40 here. Okay, so Class C is just level 15 higher. Oh, perfect. I can turn that in and get an upgraded tool. Augers. Yeah, why not? We get credits so fast. I can spend 1,000 on fortune. Uh, of course I get the fucking garbage. Well, I pissed away 1,000 credits on trash. Yeah, I'll just buy level 41 gear. I could do one, even if I'm not quite. But then I also gotta start selling stuff to buy. Uh. Okay, now we are getting to the higher level accessories. Well, that's still a level 47. Oh, that's neat. So you get all your GP back when you finish a mission. Hmm. Yeah, this is definitely not the most interesting stuff to do. I think after this we could maybe find something interesting to do. Okay, 44. This is power leveling. Ooh. Okay, so 10 critical missions, that's 1,000 lunar credits. definitely be grinding a lot of this off stream, since it is not quite super interesting. But we can go and do the quest to get us to the next planet, I think the current planet. We just have to take intersite travel. Head to the first planet, pick up the quest for the second planet. I think the second planet's the current one. It's either the second or the third planet. I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping up on all of this. I'm grateful for your dedication to running to and fro on the initiative's behalf, Pennifer. You've gotten an eye full of the terrain in only the metaphorical sense, I hope. Fret not, I've yet to be impaled. I must say, the sheen of this land borders on the blinding. Had I known, I might have asked driving away for one of their manifold pairs of sunglasses. Welcome back, Naming Way. From what I've read of the reports on my exo tablet, you've certainly wasted no time in crafting nomenclature for Vienna. I confess it has been a spectacular challenge to name an entire star from top to bottom, and maintain a unifying theme besides, but at last my work is done. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, my friend. This is only our first destination. Yes, of course. Rest assured, I shan't let my dictionaries gather dust. You know, Pennifer, I did so enjoy our tour of Sinus Ordorum. Might you join me on another edifying jaunt? Yeah, why not? Doubtless you're keen to hear what Naming Way's cooked up. Hop to it then. I'll be here when you return. Let us begin the tour here at camp and work our way out of the grotto. And again, infinite sprint is amazing. Oh, I have 1,000 Feyena credits. When did I get that and what can I use them for? We were truly fortunate to find such an expansive formation to shelter us from Feyena's harsh climate. Curious, isn't it, that something as delicate as glass could become both deadly threat and stalwart shield. This place puts me in mind of a gaffer's work. A vessel bespeaking both beauty and strength. That's why I call it the glass-blown grotto, you see. And within, the primordial flame around which we gather to sculpt our own marvels, however fragile the works of man and it might be. A glass-blower's beacon. But this is far from the only spectacle our Feyena has to offer. Let us venture westward to that most ponderous of streams. Honestly, I could probably push to 50 quickly if I just go around and work through the gathering log. Because every new item you gather gets you a bunch of experience, and we have so many things. That will, of course, fill up my... oops. Oh, we didn't take any damage. Yeah, they will fill my inventory, but I just need to... I can sell stuff. Easy. This translucent blue stream is the soda lime float, flowing ever so slowly southward towards Millefiori. Despite the appetizing name, however, I cannot recommend drinking from it. In terms of chemical composition, the water is itself essentially glass. Similarly, should you try to consume its fish, you shall find yourself with not but a plateful of glass pescatore. These imposters, impescators if you will, are in fact silicate globules animated by the dense aether flowing beneath. As a matter of fact, we have yet to discover any true animals on this star, only golems and other arcane entities. The impestors themselves are difficult to categorize with confidence. Are they spirits, elementals? Their very existence is a reminder of the vastness of nature and the finity of our own understanding. And those were merely the easy names. Next to say we heat things up, southward ho. How that far south? Jeezy peasy. Okay, I'm taking a teleport. I'm not running. I'm going to take this surf thing, and I will definitely at some point need to unlock the... Actually, we can work on that. We can head north to get that Aethernet shard, and then head south. Because if I don't get these now, I'm going to forget and never bother doing it in the future. Okay, then we head south again. But yeah, tomorrow's Final Fantasy stream is going to be infinitely more interesting and fun because we do start the new expansion tomorrow. Even though right now we're kind of just grinding through the new expansions, crafting and gathering stuff. Though it is honestly not a painful grind, it is in fact actually pretty fun. What in the heck is that? In terms of grinds, this is actually a really fun little grind to get crafting and gathering level. I just don't have the kinds of money you need to actually keep buying gear. Behold the Onyx Ridge rising high above the fluorescent expanse, fusing away vent. The heat in this area is sufficient to melt glass as the abundance of silicate magma attests, hence the name. Temperatures fluctuate in the crater, and it is perfectly common for liquid magma to emerge from an apparently cooled crust. Do watch where you step. I should hate to see you lose your favorite boots, or your favorite feet for that matter. Jokes aside, I do hope you're enjoying the tour thus far, Panifer. Our next stop offers the most spectacular scenery of all. Okay, so let's go south, then north. And yeah, I will do well to not step in lava because I don't want to burn my dabadoos off. Or my shoes. My shoes are cute. I don't want to burn these cute little boots off. Yeah, I really appreciate that instead of just like idly running around and gathering everything, you have missions to do instead. So you're not just idly wandering and losing your mind gathering. You just do missions in specific spots. And then there's also the red alerts for even like special gathering. which are really cool. But yeah, I'm sure I will see more activity in the next planet area, because I think that's the most current one. And I think I will call it stream once we get to the next planet. Just because I know this really isn't all that interesting. And again, I don't mind doing the grindy stuff off stream. Like, if in the future I just want to have chill, relaxing gathering streams where I yap with you guys, I could just do more of this. Especially once we get to, like, a max level or max level botanist and are just doing more of, like, the higher level missions, like once we get to 50, we can start doing these, and I think it's like 60, 70, 80 probably, and then like 90, 100. We're not going to get to level 100 botanist anytime soon. Because we haven't even started Dawn Trail yet. Which is tomorrow. The view is magnificent, you must concede, and replete with features ripe for the naming besides. Naturally, I have given great thought to the term for each and every site before you. You needn't hesitate to ask. Just as we have yet to discover creatures here that fall within our common definition, so do Fayena's flora seem to our eyes to exist just outside our understanding of what constitutes plant life. The distempered oak is one such species. Its explosive spikes do convert sunlight into energy, albeit through processes we have not yet begun to fathom. We know still less about how said spikes form. Is there some significance as to their being born both branch and leaf? You must assume there is some connection to the tree's uniquely harrowing environment. I see you're appreciating the flowers of the marine. Is it not lovely how the delicate petals almost resemble lace? At a glance, one would surely think them handcrafted, but I assure you, each bloom has pollen and seeds like any other species. How, then, do they reproduce without the assistance of animals? We can only assume the poor deers are entirely dependent upon strong gusts of wind. Isn't it breathtaking how the staircase of color descends from here? It is precisely that rainbow from which the iridized rise derives its title. Our scholars estimate that this region was once home to a string of small ponds, each filled with liquid glass. As temperatures fell, they gradually solidified. Incidentally, the different colors would seem to indicate variations in the sediment between individual ponds. Ah, bliss. We Loporits do so love our rainbows. I mean, who doesn't love a good rainbow? Rather resembles a fungus from a wedding away's bower, doesn't it? But it is, in fact, a tree, after a fashion. It would perhaps be a cousin of the acacia, were it not made of a glass plate atop glass cane. Thus have I termed it the display Echinacea. Our naturalist believes this unique shape may have evolved as a means to protect its soft, malleable bark from shard showers, but research is still ongoing. Has the faceted grass caught your eye? On Etheirys, it's unheard of for naturally occurring crystals to take identical shapes, but these plants defy conventional wisdom. Our Charlian scholars posit that it's an effect of the star's unique ethereal properties. The topic has sparked a lively debate within the field of botany and aetherology. And I'm delighted that it has. Why, your keen eyes are lit upon all of my newly designed and designated little darlings. You know, Pennifer, I expected the Sea of Stars to have no shortage of novelties, but I never dreamed our first destination would be so very unlike Etheirys. Here in Feyena, something so mundane as glass has the power to surprise us, each new discovery more intriguing than the last. My mind filled with questions: whence came the strange shapes, the colors, the sounds, why these and none other? Glimpses of a design so grand I will never see the whole of it, even with a lifespan as lengthy as mine own. But someday, somehow, someone will know the shape of it. They'll follow in our footsteps, cradling the fragile things we leave behind. The more time I spend in Feyena, the more I feel that this is the path Heidelin wished for her children to walk. In the end, you and I may take but one small step, but the journey doesn't belong to us alone. But perhaps we should chart a course back to Searching Way before aught else. We have kept him waiting long enough. Okay. So let's see, that's one there. I think that and that are the last ones to grab. Mech Ops, cringe. So let's head there. We can surfboard along to there. Oh. There are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away. To seize the plant in the mall arcade. Kids are sad, their parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away. Seasons pass, but the monsters change. Kids are sad, the sky is blue. There are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away. Clears the plan and the mall arcade. Kids are sad, their parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away. Seasons pass, but the monsters stay. God, I remember when shopping malls had arcades. That, honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago. That you could go to the mall, not just to shop, but there'd be a huge arcade to play in. Lots of really good food in the food courts and everything. And now it just... malls tend to feel clean, barren. Like their only purpose is to go shopping and not hang out. Like, it used to be so much fun to just go to the mall with your friends on the weekends, to just hang out, play at the arcade, go wander the stores and look at stuff, get something tasty to eat. It does make me happy that a lot of malls are starting to open stores like there's a place at some malls called Round One, which is like tons of crane games and other fun things to do. And there's actually a Round One somewhat close to me. And by somewhat close, I mean it's in the state north of me, but that's like an hour and a half on transit, which will get me there somehow. So I could just take transit up there, and when it gets warmer out, I plan on it. Just save up some money and have a day trip up north to go to Round One to have some tasty food, play some games, win some gacha prizes. Because I've heard Round One is fun, and so I can't wait. I'm just waiting for it to start getting warmer out so I can ditch the sweatshirt and just go out in jeans and a t-shirt. Okay, I got stuck for a minute. I was like, why am I not moving? Okay, so I have to get a Mech Ops application. Okay, so I have to... each planet has their own Mech Ops stuff, so that's why I have credits. That's fine. So I still need to get the one for the moon. And I assume it's just you buy it once and then it's like infinite use. Because if you have to buy it every time, that's pain. Vacuum suit, like this. Welcome back, you two. Did you have a long and riveting discussion about Fayena's geography? Oh, it was positively scintillating. Together, we ruminated on the many glass-based discoveries the team has made thus far. Glad to hear it. Yet I dare say your tour isn't complete without a visit to our crowning achievement. Our crowning achievement. Does that mean? Indeed it does, presenting the Fayena's telescope. I promise tomorrow is going to be a million, bajillion, gazillion times more interesting. Because we are going to Spain, finally. It has taken us... God, a year and... What, we started Final Fantasy XIV on this character in October 2024, so that's been October. It has taken us a year and a third of another year to get to where we can go to Spain. But I am excited, because tomorrow's the day. It's even grander than the observatorium in Kurthus. Using this telescope, we've already sighted several more stars possessed of aether in abundance, stars I can show you right now. Or more like right meow. Let me just press a few buttons here. Beep boop bop, beepity beepity boop. Stunning, nay, stupendous. Each glimmer you see contains myriad possibilities, and we're going to explore them to the last. Let's go. Fayena is breathtaking enough. I can scarcely imagine what else is out there waiting for us. We won't know without further analysis, but if there's a celestial current strong enough, we may yet find new life, new civilizations. Granted, I've heard the stories of Medion's journey and the many stars she watched fall to despair. Yes, I myself learned of it not long after we were first brought into the initiative. A most lamentable tale. You were there at the Age of Existence, were you not, Pennifer? Pray tell, what precisely did you see? Yeah, memories of the long dead. The mere thought of it is heartrending. Well, regardless of what others have seen, I still wish to make the journey, to grieve what was lost, and find my own meaning in it. And do we not owe it to our fellow life forms to hold on to hope to the last? What if they are out there? Suffice it to say, our research teams are already debating the merits of correspondence versus non-interference. Searching for sparks of hope amid the darkness of despair. How poetic. You bet it is. So we're going to use the telescope to comb every ilm of the horizon in search of our next galactic foothold. The ideal candidate will be cocooned within celestial currents and hospitable to more than just plant-ish things. With luck, that's where we'll find what we're searching for. I'll be in touch once we've settled on the coordinates. Until then, there's work to be done. And by that, there's another planet already, because... Like, I hope that even when Dawn Trail ends and the next expansion comes, they just keep expanding on this, because this is a great idea. Like, every patch or two, they could just add another star, more places to go, more gathering to do, more goodies to be acquired. Okie dokie. Mission of Gravity. Onwards and upwards. Pennifer, I'm so glad to have caught you. I recognize that giddy gleam in your eye searching away. Is it time? Got it in one? As you know, we've been using this telescope to scan for our next destination, and that star shall be... RG 4-6. No, not again. These insipid provisional titles are an affront to my very being. Then you need only heed the call of the initiative, my friend. What awaits are not only resources in abundance, but an entire civilization. The remains of one, at least. We may one day learn what names they bestowed upon their works, but until then, we have more need of your talents than ever before. An advanced party is securing a safe location for our newest base. So what do you say to another leap to the great unnamed? In search of fitting appellations, not only for the star, but the cultural legacies upon it, this grand undertaking is getting grander by the day. Let's go. It has grown far beyond what we Loperids could hope to achieve alone. Your skills and experience, Pannifer, will doubtless prove indispensable in our quest for understanding. Come along and we'll delve into the mysteries of this new star together. To the Galactic Way, then. I'll have the good captain show us aboard. Yippee! And I am pretty sure that this next planet is the current one. Always a pleasure to see you, Pannifer. Ah, don't you wink at me. The engine's not warmed up for you if you'd care to follow me. And I'll make it so. Hold on tight. And away we go. But yeah, I probably won't do more of this off stream today, but maybe, well, maybe not tomorrow, because there's a maintenance tomorrow after I would end stream. So Tuesday, I could do more of this Tuesday and just at least level up some more. At least try to get the level 50 crafter set. Or not crafter gatherer. Because the gatherer script set should be high enough item level to last me mostly through to 60. All passengers ready and willing. We've recorded some unusual gravity readings at the destination, so I suggest you prepare for a rocky landing. Routing engine output to anti-gravity thrusters, ignition, liftoff. And also, after stream, I will see if there's an update to the auto captions thing that I'm using. Because it doesn't automatically tell me if there's an update to the plugin, so I check every so often. It doesn't get updated too often, but it's always good to check. Aligning with stellar current. Coordinates set for RG 4-6, Galactic Way, engage. Flashbang! Ooh, this looks like Mars. Cosmo Hopper disengaged. Another smooth ride if I do say so myself. Thus far at any rate. Would you look at that? Okay, it looks like Mars, but it has 2 of Saturn's rings around it at different angles. Huh. All of that bedrock jettisoned into the atmosphere. It's as if this star was torn apart. Yet it endures, ever bearing the scars of its suffering. Oasis. I'm just gonna call it Aussies, because that's easier to say. Or Ozzy Osbourne, that's even easier to say. These ruins are the largest we've recorded on Ozzy Osbourne so far. Is that what we're calling it then? Delise, are you acquainted with my friend here? Pennifer Rose, I presume. I've heard tell of you, an indispensable asset to the initiative. I am Delise, an editor of the Bibliotheca Historica ad Numenon. I specialize in the comparative study of civilizations. Given that archaeological sites proliferate this star, I thought to offer the initiative my expertise. And we are ever so grateful to have her at the helm of our research efforts. I look forward to working closely with you and the other fine adventurers here. We're currently in the midst of evaluating what we've discovered. While we found no intelligent life lingering in the midst of ruins, there are flora, fauna, and minerals in abundance. The density of the aether across the star and its instability are also noteworthy. These ethereal conditions have resulted in gravitational anomalies such as the one you see above you. It hangs like a moon, the intensity of its pull waxing and waning irregularly. To approach is reckless at best. Waxing strongly enough to pull a leopard screaming into the sky. You will be reassured here that Studium specialists have augmented the rainbow crystal with gravitational magics to counterbalance the environmental effects at play. Said effects are not truly negated, however, only mitigated. Be mindful of the objects around you as they may float or fall unexpectedly. Yet in spite of it all, civilization once flourished here. The structures we found are proof of that. Structures with little architectural variation, nor aught suggesting they were constructed over a span greater than a generation. I am inclined to see them as part of an outpost not unlike our own. I believe I catch your meaning. Could it be that their architects came from another star just as we have? The evidence suggests as much, and its sheer scale indicates it was more than a mere base of operations for exploration. The question we must ask then is why build a colony here? For what purpose did these visitors come and whence? Not to mention the looming issue of why they are here no longer. The more we learn, the more mysteries abound. Just think, Pennifer. What started as my humble curiosity has led us all the way here to the discovery of an unknown civilization. Who were these people and what tragedy befell them? These burning questions deserve answers. But to find them, the initiative must leave no stone unturned. Do what you can to lend a paw here on Ozzy, and I will keep you apprised of any major developments. Likewise, I shall be in touch, be it via Exotalent or another intermediary. Time to roll up the proverbial sleeves. Any stone you turn, I shall name. Ooh, this place is cool. Okay, so it says it's not completely done. Let's go. So I think this is the current place. But anywho, we've made it here, so let's return to Labyrinthos so we can park ourselves in front of the NPC for tomorrow. And I will definitely be doing a lot of this off stream just to get botanist up and grind and stuff. Because I don't mind the grind, it's kind of fun. But yeah, we made good progress. We got botanist up from like, what, 32 to 44? Okay, that's that. Pictomancer swapped to... Slowly loading us in, so we're kind of skating along the ground. Skate, skate. Yeah. But yes, we are here. I'm gonna find somebody to repair my gear real quick. Here's a person to repair my gear. It'll cost me a bit. And yes, we park ourselves here. And that is game for today. We got to check out the new moon stuff, which is really fun, even if it's not super duper interesting. Now, tomorrow, we finally start the new expansion and actually do interesting stuff. Like, I don't expect it to be as intense as the past two expansions, which, thank God, we get a break from depression. But it'll still be fun. I've heard that it is, at the very least, fun, and fun is good. I love fun. Fun brings me joy, and this game is always fun. And it was a bit of a shorter stream today, but we were just gathering. I could have gathered for another hour or two, but again, not really interesting. So for now, we are going to find someone to raid into. Someone who is hopefully not playing the new Resident Evil, because I know people don't want to get spoiled on that. I don't mind spoilers myself, because I'm watching a VOD of it being played, but if I raid into somebody who's playing it, they might be playing at a further point, and I'm just gonna continue watching the VOD that I've been watching, and it'll be fun. For now, though, let's see who is doing things, who is having the fun. Let's see, got some Look Outside, Fatal Frame, great game, Elden Ring, World of Warcraft, Warhammer 40k, Best Meditating 2, some ASMR, some art, The Godfather, Resident Evil Requiem. From what I've been seeing of the game, Requiem is an amazing game. It is honestly scarier than other games, I would say, but it's cool. Oh, I know somebody we can raid into that I've not raided into before, I don't think. Let's get their stream up. So we are going to raid into our friendo Level, who is playing retro games. Looks like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis. Hell yeah, that's a great game. I haven't played the OG Sonic games in ages, but that'll be fun. So as always, my lovely, lovely catfish, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday and start to your week. And remember, Big Sis loves you always. Mwah, 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 mwah.